Hello, traders. This is Rich with BreathingWithTheMarkets.com. Today is March 21st, 2025. Already done for the day. Took me about 18 minutes. 5 accounts traded individually. First 18 minutes of the market on a 1-minute time frame. 5 accounts done. Let's get into it. Here we are on Topstep X. Beautiful market, huh? Beautiful market. First 18 minutes. So let's see here. Go over here. Tools. 18 minutes. 30. Boom. Right in here. 5 accounts. So first 18 minutes in between these lines, total of 5 different accounts, all profitable. $9,537. That's right. $9,537 in 18 minutes, right at market open. If I could have copy traded, right, would have been quicker. But I don't trade, copy trading. I like to trade the accounts individually. It gives me more accounts to trade for one, and get more trades for two, and I work on my skill each and every day. So let's get into it. The top one here is at payout. The second one, okay, this is $341. The third one's at payout. Fourth one, $297. The fifth one, $253. $50,000 combine. Yesterday I got around 4,500. Today I got 4,327. So almost reached my goal. No reason to finish it off today. Can't do anything with it. And then the last one I bought yesterday afternoon when I came home at 1228 and pounded the market again. $4,319 on a $150,000 account. So when I get 5 of those bad boys up here, then I get a little cushion to get my loot. This is today's trading day, a total of $9,537. Quick, painless. If you want to learn how I trade on a daily basis, go to breathingwiththemarkets.com. I look at the market in an objective way. It's how I trade. I don't have an opinion. I don't say I think it's going to go up. I don't say I think it's going to go down. I allow the market to tell me which direction it's going to go with a high probability. I don't say if it breaks this line right here, that's a pivot point or whatever, that we're looking probably to go down. I mean, that's a hypothetical, correct? Excuse me. Any line can be broken. All lines are meant to be broken on the chart. Why? Because price goes up and down. It's common sense, right? If price goes up and down, then not 100%, probably 99% of those lines are being broken. I mean, on a 1-minute time frame, probably up on a higher time frame. Not all lines are broken because the market is designed to go up. The market is designed to go up. So therefore, not all lines can be broken on a higher time frame. But in general, just because you have a pivot point doesn't mean if there's a close above the pivot point or it's broken, or below the pivot point and it's broken, doesn't mean price is going in that direction. That's wrong. That's flat out wrong. I'm not bullshitting you. It's wrong. So draw your lines on the fucking chart and try to get all these zones. What is a zone? Think about it. What do you call a zone? Why don't you explain to yourself on a piece of paper what you call a zone? I don't trade zones. I trade the market. Big difference. I don't look for a zone. That's back in history. That's hypothetical. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Someone say, oh yeah, but it dipped right here. Yeah, it wicked right here. Yeah, it did this right here. It did that right here. You know why they say that? It's because they're fucking looking at what it already did. Can you trade the market in the direction that it's going to travel objectively, not out of impulse? Can you do that? If you cannot, and don't think you can just because you say, yes, I can, to make yourself feel better, you should know whether or not you can. You must be honest with yourself. You must be honest with yourself each and every day when it comes to trading. Are you going to lose? Absolutely. We all lose. That's how we grow. If we didn't lose, if we didn't get our ass handed to us, if we didn't blow up everything that we had in the market, how could we learn? If you expect to take one trade a week, and I hope you're profitable, but if you expect to take one trade a week and gain this, platinum skill, not going to happen. I can't see that. It'd be like me going to the batting cages, right? And just taking one swing, or it'd be like go to the batting cages and I say, okay, or up to bat, or you're taking a BP on the field and you say, okay, I'm going to quit when I hit my first home run, over the fence in batting practice. And you're up there, you're hitting seeds to the warning track. You only got warning track power or something. When you hit one out of the park, you know it's gone, man. When it leaves that bat, you know it's gone. One of the best days, this is off the subject, but I love baseball. I play baseball, but one of the best days of my life was my 16th birthday. 16th birthday. The umpire gave me the ball after the game. 2 for 4, 6 RBIs. I pitched 11 strikeouts, a grand slam on my 16th birthday. That's a day that's never going to be repeated again. But that was one of my best days. And I got a ball from the umpire, and they wrote all that information down on my 16th birthday. Grand slam, 6 RBIs. I struck out 11, one unearned run for the game. We won like 11-1 or something. It was just crazy. But anyways, so you're going to have a best day in your life. Don't chase it. It happens. You're going to have the best trade of your life. It doesn't mean you're going to have another best trade of your life. And that's why I brought this up. Okay. I'm no hero. I'm just one that enjoys competition with myself. I'm not competing against anyone. I don't challenge you. Let's have a trade-off. What the fuck does that do? Could be on your bad day, right? What does that prove? Let's have a trade-off. What does it do? Are you putting the numbers up every day? Can you show that you're putting the numbers up every day? Yeah, you're going to blow accounts. Yeah, you're going to screw up. Yeah, you're going to get in the market a little bit too early. You're anxious. We can't control some things at times, but what we can control is what we study over and over and over and over again. And just because we study over and over and over again on a still chart, the way I teach my students, my mentees, the reason I do that is there is absolutely no psychological effect, okay? And our mind, our eyes will not lie to us. I see the chart instantly. Bought that account yesterday at 1228 because Topstep, this is what Topstep's great about also. You can go to Topstep dashboard, click through very quickly, and get an account on Topstep X immediately, almost immediately, within seconds. So in a fast market, I love that, man, because when you're with these other prop firms, it's taken time, it's going through this system, and Topstep is on it, man, on it. And I love that. And I haven't mentioned that, but that's what I really, really like about Topstep, that it appears, boom, and being a scalper or being a trader, and I see it a setup, I want another account because like today, I put all my accounts on lockdown. Again, I never ever did that. Never did that. I don't use a stop. I don't use a stop. Doesn't mean I'm careless. Okay. This is a hobby and a passion for me. I use whatever the fuck I want, right? Someone's going to judge me. Don't judge me on my trading. Wouldn't be a good idea. I'd get you on TV and we'd have to talk about trading, right? So, but the point is, don't judge me and I won't judge you, right? So I'm not going to I'm not going to go out and compete against somebody. It's not who I am. I work on myself. I'm an individual. I'm always an individual. Just because the herd goes one way doesn't mean I follow, okay? Everyone has their own skill level. You have followers and you have leaders. You're only as strong as your leader. You have traders on the internet saying that they're going to do market prep for the week, or they're going to do market prep the night before. What the? This market just on pause for while you're sleeping? That's the worst shit you can do, in my opinion. You're going to do a market prep for the week on all these pairs? I can enter every without a stop loss 24/7. That's correct. I can. I have. I've proven. Absolutely. No problem. Boring as shit for me. It's not my style of trading, swing trading. And the only reason I can do that is because I don't trade on opinions. I don't have an opinion on the market. I allow the market to tell me what it's going to do. If someone says, well, what are you thinking right here? What am I thinking right here? I'm not thinking. I'm looking at the market. It is on autopilot, right? It's like driving a car. It's like going to San Diego, California, Hotel Del, and saying, well, what time are we going to get there? Who the fuck knows? I don't know about traffic. They may have a detour. Get into California, could be pretty messy at times with traffic. Don't have an opinion. If it's not there, you can't say anything because everyone else is listening to you, especially if you're doing a live stream. Oh, look at this pump. Yes, I think we might be changing right here. I think we might be turning around right here. Traders, that's not how fucking price works. Okay? It's not how price works. Just because you see some bump to the upside or dump to the downside, that doesn't give a direction of the market. I don't know how else to tell you. So if you have an opinion on the market and you're not looking at the market as it's fluid each and every day, and you're not allowing the market to speak to yourself, the market is a language, and the market's going to speak to you and to show you what its intentions are with a high probability without an opinion. Peace, traders.